Hello everyone, this is Crystal from SEN Parent Support Group. Myself and the team got together and developed a presentation to support our members in understanding early years education intervention into special educational needs and disabilities. Now, on the journey to identifying our child may have SEND, it can become very overwhelming. It is overwhelming. We can often sit and question if we're overthinking things or that our child might just be late to meeting certain milestones. As a parent myself to a child with high needs, I know from experience that when I first became concerned about my child's needs, I had to have it investigated further. And in doing so, I was able to do everything I could at the time to have my child's needs met. Now, this presentation is aimed to guide you from the start of identifying need to following procedures in place to have those needs assessed and access the support that is available to you and your child. When we're concerned about SEND, we need to take action, and we can take action. We can notify the nursery of our concerns and ask for a meeting with the SENCO to discuss it further. We can also call our GP service and request an appointment with the paediatrician. This may be a telephone appointment that can be provided, and you can then discuss your concerns and possible need for a referral to be made to have your child's needs assessed by the appropriate professionals. When preparing for meeting with the SENCO, you can write a list of key points that you want to discuss. This will help to keep the meeting on track and relevant, as sometimes, as you know, meetings can go off track and you might miss key points that you wanted to discuss. So if you write a list for what you want to discuss, cover them topics first, and then if you have time, go over anything else that you may need to. During the meeting, you can discuss your child's development with the SENCO and inquire about any challenges that your child may have in their learning and development. You could discuss any concerns you have with your child following routines or behaviours that they're displaying, or any general concerns that you have around your child's learning and development or needs. You could also ask the nursery if they have any concerns of their own, as by asking them this, you're providing them with a safe and open space to discuss things freely with you. But it's really important to remember that practitioners supporting your child can identify areas of need or support that your child may have or require, but they cannot diagnose any conditions, as this will need to be investigated further and determined by the appropriate healthcare professionals. So after we've contacted the nursery and the GP, what comes next? Well, with the nursery, depending on the level of need that your child is believed to have, the nursery will work with you to put a plan in place. Now, the plan will be used to detail any need that your child has and implement any support that they feel can meet that need. So the plans could be one-page profiles, individual education plans or individual learning plans, one planning. But we'll go on to discuss that a little bit further later on. Contacting healthcare professionals. Once you've contacted your healthcare professional, you can provide evidence such as a 2-year check or a written statement following on from your meeting you had with the nursery SENCO. And this will support evidencing your concerns around SEN and the need for further assessment. Now, with evidence, you have notified the following services of your concerns. So now you can support the investigation by gathering evidence yourself to show concerns around special educational needs. Now, what I mean by that is you can collect evidence such as videos of behaviours that your child may be displaying. This could be stimming, such as flapping hands, spinning or jumping. It could be videos of them being dysregulated from change of routine. It could be videos of any sensory difficulties that they may have. Anything that you're concerned about, Make sure to video it or document it so that you can use it as evidence to follow up around your concerns. Within our SEN Parent Support Group, we do have a lot of resources available to support you. We have our core deficits assessment. This is a template to capture your observations, and it can support you in the gathering evidence. You can use our sensory profiling resource, and this will help to identify any sensory processing needs your child may have, or any sensory needs that your child may have. We have our info collection with prompts template. This provides information on reflective accounts, written statements, anything that you can use to detail outbursts, dysregulations, or triggers that your child may have. It's also very important to keep a record. We do have a recording events tracker within the group as well that can be used to keep a record of accidents or incidents or discussions with professionals and referrals made. I would just advise that any discussions that you have with professionals, face-to-face or over the phone, I would always follow up with an email, just detailing and summarising what was discussed during the telephone discussion or face-to-face, and anything that was agreed upon during those meetings, as this will support evidencing that you had highlighted this and support your concerns around your child having SEN. Now, the nursery should be gathering observations on your child's play, behaviours, learning and development. This can be done through development trackers and 2-year checks, and it helps to identify any areas of need in a child's 7 areas of learning and development. Now, the 7 areas of learning and development are broken up into prime areas and specific areas. The 3 prime areas being personal, social and emotional development, communication and language, and physical development. And then the specific areas would be literacy, mathematics, knowledge and understanding of the world, and expressive arts and design. The nursery can also use risk assessments that they have to support your child's needs, safety and well-being whilst being in the setting, and any accident or incident reports that they may have from supporting your child and managing their needs within the nursery. All of this can be used in evidence. The nursery may already have some plans in place to support evidence in your child's needs, such as one-page profiles, individual education plans or individual learning plans, and one planning. And we'll just go in to discuss that a little bit more. So, one-page profiles is a document that is used to introduce your child, and it enables others in understanding your child's needs and the level of support that they require. It's almost like a passport. It's used to provide information on your child's personal details, the things your child likes to play or do, the things your child dislikes or that may upset them, the important people in your child's life, the things the child would like to know about them, and what the child needs support with. So this document is very, very important, and it will support professionals in understanding how to work with your child. So more often than not, there is a changeover of staff within the early years settings. Sometimes there may be transitions into a new room, and having this document in place will support anyone new working with your child to be able to meet their needs and build a really good relationship with them as well. Individual education plans and individual learning plans are documents that are written to detail the child's specific area of need, and it provides targets that are able to support the child in meeting those areas of need. Now, these plans are generally written termly by early years practitioners or SENCOs, or sometimes both, depending on the child's level of need, and they are written to support the child by setting SMART targets: small, measurable, achievable, and time-limited targets. And this is to help your child progress. So this plan will look at your child's current level of need and use a holistic approach to implementing support for ensuring that they are able to support in meeting your child's level of need. And it may also list further support the child requires for their ongoing learning and development. So it's a very detailed plan that is used to effectively work with your child and meet their areas of need. When we're looking at understanding plans for supporting your child's needs, there's also a one plan. Now, the information detailed on the one plan is can include the child's personal information, the child's current learning and interests, details of their attendance, the family details, information on what's going well at school and at home, information on what's not going well at school and at home, the current learning and assessments, targets and strategies that are used to help them, parental aspirations for the future, and additional information that you need to know about, that they need to know about the child. Now, it will also detail the professionals that are currently supporting the child and the family, and who is involved in writing the plan and who the plan will be shared with. This is a very, very detailed plan that will follow your child through their education, and it will be reviewed termly to ensure that it is reflective of your child's needs, and that the support implemented is effectively meeting your child's need and supporting their ongoing learning and development. Now I've provided some information on the plans that can be used to support your child in this setting, I want to tell you how you can advocate for your child. So it's really important that you're able to advocate for your child effectively, as you know best. You are their parents and carers. You do know your child and you do know best. So there's within our group, SEN Parent Support Group, we have a well-established group that provides invaluable information and resources that are easily accessible for supporting you all to advocate for children effectively. Within this group, you'll find a lot of resources and information such as quick guides, templates for letters, guidelines. It's invaluable. The information within the group is invaluable. You will find so much support, so much information, resources, templates, letters, guides. Anything that you need will be in that group or will be sourced from the members in the group. The page is on Facebook, SEN Parent Support Group, and you're free to join to access our services and support and engage with other members that are going through the same. The group is all about empowerment, support and community. It provides resources, experiences, understanding, guidance and templates. It is a safe place where you can go to. You are doing the best you can to advocate for your child, and if you do need any support, please use the group. Thank you.